After being suspended from 3 games last game, my coach decided to switch me from quarterback to free safety. I knew being 6'8" was going to be hard for me to make it to the next level because I have never seen one before, but I knew I had to keep grinding. This takes us to our first game when we played the 5-star running back. I missed the tackle and he takes it all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. I knew that if we didn't stop him, this was going to be a tough game. This brings us to our next drive when we was able to read the pass. We had great coverage, but we end up dropping the interception. And on the important 3rd and 2, we end up getting beat in man coverage for the first down. With the miscommunication with me and the DB, he ends up getting to 1st and goal. And with them end up scoring last drive, I thought he was going to beat me with an inside move. He ends up going out, but we end up making a tackle. And after my linebacker would just stand there, they end up once again scoring another touchdown. And that made me mad, so I had to end up laying somebody out on kickoff return. And on this next drive, my DB ends up getting completely burnt, and they end up getting to 1st and goal once again. After a poor performance from both sides of the ball, this made me mad, so I had to get some type of yards to help us out on offense on kickoff return. After recognizing the QB blast, we had to lay a hard hit on the quarterback. After recognizing the jet counter, we end up making a poorly decision going inside, and they bounce it to the outside, making it down the field. I don't know what my DB was doing on this play, but I had a guy and he had a guy, but he ends up letting his guy go for the touchdown. As bad as this game was getting, I thought my teammates was going to lock in, but nah, my DB ends up letting up another big play down the field. And at this point of the game, things was getting embarrassing. And then on this play, we got called for a face mask, and I don't even see how this was a flag. And once again, they score another touchdown, and now we are just getting completely embarrassed. And it's no surprise that we ended up losing this game 49-14. The 5-star running back went off and he had a day. This brings us at only 6 tackles this game, and we had a completely bad game. But greatly, we was able to pick up new interest from Boise State, BYU, and Utah State. This brings us to week 9 where we end up getting juked out of our socks first play of the game. But we got our revenge back because we end up smacking the quarterback. One thing I knew about my size is that I had to hustle. So that is what we did on this play, and we ended up making a great tackle. I don't know what our D-linemen are doing, but you know I had to save the day. And right here, we see the read option, but we end up missing the open field tackle for a touchdown. As we go to the next drive, we see the reverse. We was not fooled at all. Had to let them know that I'm not here to play. And then on this next play, I seen that one-on-one, and we had to lay that hit on them. I don't even know how this ended up being a touchdown. Being down 3-14 was bad, and I did not want to get embarrassed like last game, so I had to end up setting my offense up for position on this punt return. And on our last drive of the game, we could not score, and we end up losing once again. After the game, I was excited because I was able to pick up my first 2 offers from Wyoming and Air Force, and I had some Power 5 interested in me, and I knew everything was coming my way. Going into the last game of the season, I knew we had to win this game. We was able to read the jet sweep and make the tackle. And on a big 3rd down, we was able to get the sack. And just when I thought they were about to score, I made a saving tackle. I felt disrespected that he kept running my way, so I laid the hit on him once again. And on the next play, I showed the coaches why I am athletic as I hurdled him and made the tackle. Coming in on this next play, I seen the toss, but we went straight into the dude, and luckily my teammates was there before he was able to get to the end zone. At this point, I feel bad for this running back because we end up hitting him once again. And right here, this was supposed to be my dude, but I end up not getting him, and he ends up scoring a touchdown. And we have just been demolishing this running back the whole game. And with the score being 0-7, I knew that I had to change that. So I ended up getting the ball, cutting to the right, and I see open field, and we make it all the way to the end zone. And on this big 3rd down, we was able to read the route and make a great play. And I had to celebrate with my team. And with this being the most important play of the game, I was not able to get there, and they ended up getting the 1st down. And as our offense threw the ball down the field on the last play of the game, we did not get anything, and we once again lose another game. As a team, we were very disappointed, and we knew that we needed to fix this going into the playoffs. And we was only able to get 9 tackles this game. And as always, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that sub button, like and comment, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next video.